Hey, how's it going? Today I've once again put the NBA into a fantasy draft. I went ahead and skipped through the draft process. Jokic went to the Hawks. Giannis went to the Hornets, my user team. That totally happened by accident. Don't worry about it. Shade to the Wizards. Ultimately, it doesn't matter who got drafted where. I just wanted to create as much parity in the league as possible. I wanted our league to be balanced before we get into the other element of this video, which is going to be, as you can see from the title, adding one historic all-time dynamic duo in their prime to each of our drafted teams. I've got 38 different duos on this wheel. Obviously, we're not going to draft all of them, but step one is to randomize a list of our 30 NBA teams because I don't want to be accused of putting one team first and last. You know what I mean? Nobody would accuse me, but anyways, I'll follow this list. That means the first spin of the video will go to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know who's on the Dallas Mavericks because it's a fantasy draft team. You've got to be kidding me. The first spin is Shaq and Kobe. What? Absolutely nutty way to start this video. I mean, what are the chances we get prime Shaquille O'Neal, 98 overall, young Kobe, I mean, he was a 97. They join Cade Cunningham. I'm gonna make Dyson Daniels a 3. Oh yeah, Dylan Brooks. I mean, why not? That's an insane way to start. I can't. Anyways, our next spin is for the Golden State Warriors as per our randomized list, and it's another banger. Okay. Obviously, all these duos are dynamic. They're all legends, so every duo is technically a banger, but yeah, anyways, that's two really good ones to start. Harden, Porzingis. Golden State didn't draft the best team, but now they got Bird and McHale. Up next, we're spinning for the Milwaukee Bucks. We get, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars. That's actually one of the more mid duos. I say that with all due respect, of course. They join Paolo Banchero, LaMelo Ball. Okay, I feel like I haven't seen a really good drafted team yet. So anyways, let's keep it moving. The Utah Jazz are the next team. Did I see they had a top 3 or 4 pick, I think, and they're going to add, from the OG 76ers, Moses and Dr. J. Oh, that is really, yeah. Okay, so the Jazz took Luka, definitely top 5. Moses as a center, Dr. J as a small forward. They got Pascal Siakam. That's a really balanced team. Everybody keep your eyes on Utah. Next spin is for the Pelicans. It's going to be so hard for me to remember all these teams because they're completely random. Now they're getting a random dynamic duo, Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. That's slightly past his prime Jerry West and slightly past his prime Wilt Chamberlain, but still pretty good. Oh, Jaren Jackson Jr. Zubats. That's not the best fit with Wilt. On to spin number 7. This is for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Would they get a Cleveland Cavalier duo? No, a duo that beat the Cavs in the 2007 finals. Oh my word, what are the chances? Tim and Tony join Victor Wembanyama. It's a Spurs reunion on the Cavs. They've also got Jalen Johnson, Azar Thompson. Not bad. I like what I'm seeing, Cleveland. Next spin up, the Portland Trailblazers. They've got a historic duo in here. I do believe we're getting our second Kobe. Oh, would you look at this? Earlier, we got number 8, Froby next to Shaq. Now we've got, well, Kobe was a little bit older. Not that it really matters, but yeah, 31-year-old Kobe with Pau. They join old man Steph and Jimmy. How did Jimmy end up with Steph again? I'll make him a 3. This team looks really good. For one season sim, they could make it happen. Speaking of Kobe, Pau, Kobe, Shaq, we've got the Lakers spin up next. Who did LA draft? I have no idea. And they're getting an LA duo, although ironically, not one of the many LA Laker duos we have here. CP3, Blake Griffin join Evan Mobley. I'll make Mobley a center. Yeah, a lot of big men on this team. We'll make Mikal Bridges a 3. I don't know. I'm just trying to help some of these teams work it out. The Lakers could be okay. A third of the way through our spins, we're on to the Memphis Grizzlies. What's their duo gonna look like? Oh, Melo and Allen Iverson. That's more of a what-if duo, but I love it. Melo and AI were decently productive together in that short stint in Denver. Now they're paired with Kawhi Leonard, Alperen Şengün. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. You can probably tell the teams I'm not as excited about. Yeah, anyways, we're on to the OKC Thunder, and there it is. The Thunder, really, like they need more greatness in Big 2025. On the verge of winning the title as I'm recording this, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, the best duo on that wheel, joins OKC. Their drafted roster looks bad. What in the world? I guess they were going for youth. I'm going to try and help him out. I'm going to make Jalen Green a point guard. He doesn't love it, but we got to do something. Okay. You know what? Good luck, Mike and Scotty. Hopefully you can figure it out. Not the best team they're joining, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Michael Jordan can score 35 points a game, carry them to greatness. This spin is for the Orlando Magic and it's going to be Wilt and Hal Greer. That duo won a title together way back in the 1960s with Philadelphia. Oh, this is an old drafted team. Dame Lillard, Norm Powell, Trey Murphy. Not bad. All right, they're cooking with something. Don't know if it's gas, but we'll find out. The Phoenix Suns are our next spin for a dynamic duo, and look at that. For the first time, we get symmetry with real life. Charles Barkley and Kevin Johnson led the Suns to the NBA Finals in 1993. Chuck won MVP. They lost to Michael Jordan. They joined LeBron James, Jamal Murray. Oh, this is I kind of like this team. If they can figure the rotation out, let's make Jamal a 2-guard. He likes that. I don't know. Phoenix, LeBron, you might get a ring. The Toronto Raptors are up next. We're almost at the halfway point of our spins. And look at that. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, young KD, and Russ from the 2012 Thunder join Joel Embiid. If he's not washed, they might be able to make something happen. Kobe White, Jalen Suggs, Aaron Gordon, all the former Orlando Magic. What? The Sacramento Kings, this will be our 15th duo dished out. And it's almost, wow, that was almost our first Steph Curry. Instead, it's our second version of Shaq. This is young Shaq with Penny Hardaway, a great duo. Karl Anthony Towns, we'll make him a 4. Oh, they have Bam too. Okay, so very big man heavy on this Kings team. Maybe it'll work out. My user team, the Charlotte Hornets, are up next. They drafted Giannis, and I don't know. Oh my gosh. Wow, Bill Russell and Bob Cousy. Yep, I might get accused of rigging this video because I always want to see the Hornets be great. They did land a top 3 pick. They got Giannis, Bill Russell, and Bob Cousy. Maybe the best overall duo. I'm going to help their positions out here. Yeah. Okay, Charlotte. No excuses, man. You got to be competitive. Our second LA team, the Clippers, are up next. Lob City duos already off the board. They're gonna get Karl Malone and John Stockton. Okay, the less said about this duo, the better. But like with a video about dynamic duos, you have to include Stockton and Malone, and they've got a nice big 3 with KD. The Celtics are up next. I just noticed Draymond Green is also on that team with Kevin Durant, which is really funny. And speaking of which, Steph and Kate, no, Boston, no. Did we really have to bless the Boston Celtics with the highest overall duo in the video? They've also got D-Book. They've also got Austin Reeves. Oh my gosh, they are deep. They don't really have bigs though. Oh yeah, they don't have a center. I'm not going to help them out. That's their problem, not mine. The Washington Wizards are up next. I think Washington might have had the first overall pick. And look at that. Speaking of high overall duos, LeBron and Kyrie. Oh, yep. Washington had the first overall pick and they took Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeBron and Kyrie. Okay, so if I make Shai a 2-guard, he becomes a 99 overall. It is what it is. Julius Randle, Duran, this team's a little bit more shallow. Actually, no, they're not. Look at all these 80 overalls. Okay, Washington. Yeah, this video is yours to lose. The Detroit Pistons are up next as we make our way into the latter stages of these duos, D-Wade and Shaq. That's, pairing young Dwayne Wade Flash with Anthony Edwards. Not bad. Shaq's older, but still a 91 overall. The Pacers are up next, on the verge of losing the NBA Finals as I'm recording this. They get Oscar and Kareem in this universe. Oh, now that's fire with Jason Tatum. Yup. Brandon Ingram. De'Aaron Fox. Yo, that's a fire draft. Okay. We've definitely got some heavy hitters. The Miami Heat are up next. They're going to grab Hakeem and Clyde Drexler. Clyde was past his prime when they played together, but they did win a title in 1995. And I mean, it's Hakeem. He's a dog. Had to include him in this video. The New York Knicks up next as they're going to get... okay, that one's kind of mid, to be honest. Relatively speaking, okay, Piston fans, I love Chauncey and Ben. I included them on that wheel. Just, compared to like Shaq or Kobe. Well, they did beat Shaq or Kobe in the final. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking. As the Houston Rockets are up next, there's still some fire duos left out there. Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld. They won a title together with the Washington Bullets back in the late 1970s and were always very productive together. Just a handful of teams left. The Atlanta Hawks are the next one to receive a duo, and it's my personal GOAT duo. Nash and Stoudemire. Ooh, they're joining. Nikola Jokic will make stat a 4. Oh, Nash and Jokic playmaking together. That's kind of dirty. The Spurs, as we get into the home stretch of our duos remaining. Speaking of personal GOATs, LeBron James a chance to get some revenge on the San Antonio Spurs with his boy D-Wade, who was a little past his prime. They joined Trae Young, who always simulates like a beast. The Brooklyn Nets next up to get a duo. We're running out of options. That's not bad. Dave Cowens, John Havlicek won a couple NBA titles together in the 1970s. They joined J-Dub and Chet, an OKC duo. That's fun. Just 3 Spurs spins remaining. We're getting the Chicago Bulls. They cannot get MJ and Scotty. As we know, they'll have to settle for a Boston duo. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, 2008 NBA champs. Wow, Halliburton, Franz Wagner, Josh Hart. That's kind of a fire team. The second to last spin of the video, the Denver Nuggets are gonna get Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Oh, that's very fun. A high-flying duo, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. Look at Kyrie Irving there. We'll move him to the 2. Sabonis. That's okay, solid squad. And it leaves us with our final spin. Plenty of meat left on the bone here for Philadelphia. They could get something absolutely fire, including yet another LeBron James in this video. We've seen Miami Heat LeBron and his duo D-Wade, Cavs LeBron with Kyrie. Now we get LeBron and AD. Why not Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, that 2019 draft link up? Okay, which LeBron's gonna simulate the best? Let me do one quick scope through here. I might as well keep this in the video just to make sure I didn't miss a team. I'm just quickly looking that each team has a duo. I could also edit this out of the video. Wait, Billups and yeah, Chris Paul. Okay, it's also just one more look before we get into the simulation. If you want to pause and check out any of these duos, I'm very happy with the way this went. We left some really good duos on the wheel, but it is what it is. I wanted it to be random. There's so many LeBron Jameses. Oh, I did miss a team. Hold on. Oh, I was supposed to do Minnesota way earlier. Did I say their name? You know what? Okay, that's why we do these double checks. That's crazy. How did I miss Minnesota? Like I said, there's plenty of great duos left. Oh, it got, no. Oh, I just realized what I did. I legitimately forgot about the Timberwolves. And yeah, I would have been accused of doing it intentionally. We could have had a Minnesota free video. Instead, I give them Magic and Kareem. Oh my gosh. I will say though, the rest of this team looks kind of trash. If Minnesota, you know what? I'm not going to let Minnesota get to me. Kobe and Powell on the Blazers, Larry Bird, McHale on the Wizards. So I really did just miss Minnesota. That is so funny, but I got them. Don't worry. That supporting cast did not look very good. So I don't think they're going to dominate this video. Look at Charlotte. They're below 500. Dang it, Charlotte. You're supposed to be really good. Okay, thank goodness I saw Kareem won MVP, and I was scared. It's not Timberwolves version, though. It's prime Kareem with the Pacers. Him and Oscar must have done work. Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year for the Timberwolves. Okay, LaMelo Ball, 6th Man of the Year. Okay, Bill Russell, of course, wins DPOY. Blake Griffin, listed as Most Improved Player. And Michael Jordan wins Clutch Players 27 and 7. That's not bad. All-NBA First Team, we've got Reem, Luka, Bob Cousy. What in the world? Big Bob, 25 and 12 per game. Orlando Magic Wilt, and one of our many LeBron Jameses is. All NBA second team, Larry Giannis. There's Michael Jordan, Nikola Jokic, Shaq. I think the Charlotte Hornets might have been good. D-Wade, Magic, Carl. There's another LeBron, and there's Hakeem Olajuwon. Okay, again, trying to remember all these teams. Downright impossible. You're just gonna have to bear with me here. Oscar and Kareem, the best team in the East. Who'd the Nets end up with? Oh, John Havlicek and Dave Cowens with the Thunder duo. Okay. The Atlanta Hawks were good too with my boy Steve Nash, Amari, Nikola Jokic. The Pistons had D-Wade and Shaq. Really? I'm kind of surprised Hakeem and Clyde. Look at the Charlotte Hornets, a play-in team? Really? The Raptors, Knicks, Boston Celtics also playing with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Dude, I know that some teams have to lose in these situations. Washington, Kyrie, Shea, and Braun missed playoffs. All right, so yeah, that just happened. Oh my gosh, brah. You might be right. All of you who tell me the simulation is based on like coaches and tendencies, I mean, you might be right. Dallas, okay, they did get Kobe and Shaq, so I'm not going to be mad about Dallas simulating well. Golden State, though, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, I guess. But what is Minnesota doing here? Minnesota, they had Jalen Brunson and like nothing else. I know I gave them Magic and Kareem. Bro, I should have just forgot them. We will never be escaped. We will never be rid of the Minnesota Timberwolves until maybe NBA 2K26. I don't know. You see the teams that made the playoffs. The Lakers with Blake Griffin and Chris Paul sneak into the play-in, and a bunch of teams missed the playoffs. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen missed the playoffs. I mean, are we even surprised at this point? Another day, another video in which I'm going to obsess over the Timberwolves. Kareem and Magic is a really good duo. I mean, I can't lie. Jalen Brunson's awesome. He was coming off the bench. What in the world? Okay, like they're out here starting Jarris Walker, who can't get any burn in real life. And sure, they're a 3 seed. All right, 2K. Let me just take a back seat. Utah, I didn't even register. Did they make the playoffs? Luka led the league in scoring. Also assists? No, Bob Cousy led the league in assists. Luka was 4th. Steve Nash and the Hawks. They were good, right? I think, yeah, Amari, yeah, they made the playoffs at least. I know I'm all over the place here. Michael Jordan was third in the league in scoring. Young Kobe was fifth. What about Kobe and Pau? Older Kobe? I don't know, but the Dallas Mavericks with Kobe and Shaq, they might be the team to beat here. Without further ado, let's get to the play-in. I'm going to simulate through because I know we're already pretty deep into the video. All those spins took a while. Houston is off. The Sacramento Kings eliminate the Lakers. Over in the East, the Charlotte Hornets, you better clinch the playoffs. Oh my gosh, they do not. The Raptors beat them. The Knicks and Celtics, hey, look at that. Boston eliminated. At least that's a positive for all of us. My Charlotte Hornets with Giannis, Bill Russell, and Bob Cousy, they do make the playoffs. Honestly, they could make a run, and the Kings end up coming out of the West. Okay. Too many teams to try and remember, too many duos, so let's just start narrowing it down. All I know is that I'm praying on Minnesota's downfall, as per usual. I know that Dallas has prime Kobe and Shaq, so they should be a heavyweight. They go up 2-0. They go up 3-0. Okay, 3-1 series. Oh my gosh. The one sweep in the West. Yeah, okay. Luka Doncic did all he could. 31 and 12. Oh, really? Moses Malone and Dr. J. I like that team. The Timberwolves. Bro, Kareem 36, 22. What? He averaged 44. What? How is that? Like, Kareem was up. He had a 50 piece. This is older Kareem, only a 96 overall. Minnesota, they can't keep getting away with it. That's actually just insane behavior. Oh no, the Hawks got swept. Amari Jokic and Steve, my boy Steve, not getting a ring. They got swept by KG and Paul Pierce. That is honestly disgusting. Unfortunately, my Charlotte Hornets are down 3-1 to the Indiana Pacers. Wait, they make it a 3-2 series. Dallas, they do close it out. Okay, Kobe and Shaq, I think they're going to save us, I think, from the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, time will tell, but they can do it. Also advancing from the West, oh, we get an upset. The 7-seed Houston Rockets from the play-in with Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld doing their thing. Donovan Mitchell cooked. Larry Bird. Yeah, see, I knew this team wasn't good. What were they doing there? The Brooklyn Nets just beat the Toronto Raptors in 5. That was Havlicek and Dave Cowens. That was Steph. Wait, no. Who was on this team? Kevin Durant. What? Where? Oh, and Russell Westbrook. Okay, yeah. Oh, Russ, 14 and 4. What? That's terrible. At this point in the video, I can't remember. LeBron was on. Oh, he was on the Spurs. Wait. Are we going to get no LeBrons advancing in the playoffs? Okay, that's a game 7 over there. What about my Charlotte Hornets? Can they force a game 7? No, they get eliminated. Oh my gosh, they got eliminated. Bill Russell, 5 points, 19 rebounds. Bob Cousy, look at that stat line. Look at that. Wow. How did they lose? Kareem is running this video. Prime Kareem, old Kareem. You can't stop the man. The other series in the East, the Miami Heat, that was Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler advancing. Okay, so yeah, just one version of LeBron because the Wizards were eliminated. I just realized both these teams are LeBron James led. That's old LeBron with Charles Barkley. That's Miami Heat LeBron on the Spurs. Great. Okay, so either way, I'm winning. I can't remember LeBron and AD. Oh, I put him on Philadelphia. Did they even make the playoffs? I don't know. Crazy time we're living in here. I'm jumping into this game way too late, but LeBron and the Phoenix Suns made a late comeback. They're down 3 there. Down 3 now. I figured I'd watch, see if they can tie this game, send it to OT. Bron's isoing up top on, that must be old man Klay Thompson. Old man Bron versus old man Klay. Let's see it. Bron pulls. Bron pulls. Wow. I looked away from the screen. He just made that shot. Okay, the Spurs back. No, LeBron is not on the court for the Spurs. Classic 2K. Who cares though? Trae Young's the GOAT. Trae Young, oh, he really did it. He really did it. Trae Young in the clutch, built different, a perfectly timed pump fake. Wow. Trae Young is actually amazing. That was so funny. I saw LeBron trying to check in, and then I was like, oh, they're cooked. But then I saw Trae Young with the ball, and I was like, nope, they're actually probably going to be okay. They take down Bron, Charles Barkley, and Kevin Johnson. Off to the second round we go. Yeah, look at this. This video being defined by old man Kareem and prime Kareem. They just dominated that first round. But let's see it. It's LeBron, D-Wade, and the Spurs against Kobe, Shaq, and the Mavs. And then it's the Timberwolves versus the Rockets. I know I'm just focusing on the Western Conference right now. Oh, thank goodness. Houston takes a game off Minnesota. And it's now a 3-1 series. 3-2 series. Everybody calm down. Who's on this Rockets team? Bro, Kareem he's still averaging 37 and 17. Oh my gosh. He's feasting on Wes Unseld and Elvin Hayes. Undersized front court, I get it. But the Rockets are trying to make that a series. The Pacers go up 3-2. The Brooklyn Nets, oh yeah, Dave Cowens and John Havlicek, the 1970s Celtics duo. I mean, they're not doing anything amazing, just a solid team, I guess. But let's see it right here. I'm not going to jump into Simcast. Houston trying to come back in the series. I will give them a chance. Force a game set. They force a game 7. Let's go. Does Miami also? No, they do not. The Pacers have advanced. That is, Hakeem falling short in the playoffs. His numbers weren't great. I mean, look at the way Kareem's simulating. 30 and 15 through 2 rounds of the playoffs. That's prime Kareem, baby. But let's go. Another day, another video. I say again, another experience of Jay absolutely rooting against, preying on the downfall of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 7, the Rockets on the road get out to an early lead, and they're going to hold on without me even having to sweat. Okay. I thought it would be Kobe and Shaq that would vanquish Minnesota. Instead, I mean, bro, Kareem... 37. Okay, I'm done. I'm done talking about him. Darius Garland is on a mission this playoffs. Elvin Hayes, Wes Unseld, that's really fun. Our final 4 is set, and let's take a look at the duos that made it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson, championship-winning duo. On the other side, Dave Cowens, John Havlicek, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren. That might be 2 championship-winning duos. I like it. Well, over in the West, we've got obviously Kobe, Shaq as a part of the Mavericks with Cade Cunningham. That's so deadly. Against Wes Unseld, Elvin Hayes. My takeaway is that Kobe and Shaq, obviously a flashy all-time great duo, but other than that, I mean, we've got no MJ Pippen. We don't have LeBron, Kyrie, LeBron, D-Wade. Kind of some more underrated duos. I know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is Kareem, but you know, anyways, we move on. It's not Kareem and Magic is my point. 2-1 series. Which duos are going to power their fantasy drafted teams off to the finals? Is it really going to be the Dallas? Bro, the crazy part is the Dallas that was the first spin of the video. Like within 30 seconds of this video, I knew who was going to win it. That's crazy. But you never know. Can Brooklyn force a game 7? They cannot. Shaquille O'Neal averaging 29 and 14 with 3 blocks. Oh, what a wow, what a matchup. Kareem and Shaq, let's go. Like I said, I knew the Mavericks were going to be deadly within 30 seconds of this video. The Pacers, though, you know, they creeped up on us. Man, the Charlotte Hornets were disappointing. The Pacers, Kareem, oh yeah. Yeah, casually having Jason Tatum with that dynamic duo. They look really good. The Mavericks, I like their duo a bit better. Shaq and Kobe more in their prime than Oscar Robertson was. I like Cade as a third option. Oh my goodness. I think they're a little bit deeper, the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know. I feel like in majority of videos I make, we end up getting an anticlimactic, yes, I said the word, NBA Finals, but this one could go the distance. The Mavs take game 1. The Mavs take game 2. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I mean, if you're going to get 39 from Cade in the playoffs, he's right. He's matching Kobe's numbers. I mean, Kareem, you're going to have to be literally amazing to keep up with that. The series does shift back to the Hoosier State. We're back in Indiana. Can they make it a series? They cannot. 3-0 series lead. It is indeed a sweep. I swear the NBA Finals, every video I make ends up being a letdown. Look at those freaking numbers from Shaq, though. That is just pure dominance. I spun our wheel of historic duos 30 times. Really, I only needed to spin it once. Bro, Cade Cunningham was robbed of 33 points, 9 assists per game. He shot 68% from the field. Him and Shaq were the duo. That's wild. Kobe was the third fiddle. You know, just hanging out there giving you 25 and 7. Yeah, what a team. What a team. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. I love resetting the league with the fantasy draft because it gives everyone an even playing field, but obviously adding that duo made Dallas unstoppable. Thankfully, it wasn't Minnesota though, am I right?